Hello and welcome to the January 5th, 2021 Hemp Show powered by CanTrade. My name is Mark Rastelli. I'm the CEO of CanTrade and the host of the Hemp Show. Next up, I'd like to welcome Mariposa Oxenberg, the founder and CEO of Orange Fuzz LLC. Mariposa, who goes by Mari, has a master's in science and is also a registered nurse specializing in elderly care and hospice. Additionally, she is a certified nurse's midwife, specializing in waterbirth, and has recently been certified as a cannabis nurse consultant and is a proud member of the National Cannabis Nurses Association. Mari has a passion for herbal medicine and natural healing. When she discovered that smoking CBD could help folks get off of tobacco without the high of cannabis, she embarked on a journey to create the highest quality hemp cigarette possible. Mari has just successfully launched her brand, Orange Fuzz Hemp Smokes, a USDA-certified organic hemp flower pre-roll cigarette. So if you or someone you know would like to quit smoking tobacco, Orange Fuzz pre-roll hemp cigarettes can help you Nix the Nic for your New Year's resolution. Mari, thank you for being here and welcome to the Hemp Show.
Thank you so much, Mark. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you to you and everyone at CanTrade for making this happen. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Did I get the Nix the Nic?
You did.
Correctly?
That's great. It's the first time I've heard it coming from someone else. I love it.
Well, we might as well kick off with explaining what Nix the Nic is in relation to Orange Fuzz.
Fantastic. Well, I found out several years ago that CBD and smokable hemp flower could actually help people with smoking cessation. And me having an on and off love affair with tobacco my whole life, sorry, Mom, thought of it as a fabulous opportunity. And so here and behold, we have just developed this fabulous brand, and we have setting off the New Year's for our launch. For New Year's resolutions, we have a 3-pack challenge because I wager that anyone can stop smoking or at least cut down using my little smoke. Here it is. It's fabulous. It has, it looks like a cigarette, so it replaces that feeling. It's made with a biodegradable plant filter and hemp paper. And inside of it is really what the magic is, because it is 100% USDA certified organic flower, not biomass. It's the highest quality hemp that there is. It was the first USDA certified farm in California that I searched high and low for, because when I realized that not all hemp is created equal, and that hemp is a bioaccumulator and sucks up toxins and radiation and heavy metals and pesticides and everything from the ground that it's grown in. So unless that ground is really clean, your hemp is not going to be clean. So I didn't want to poison anybody. So I, sacrificed some profit margin in order to source the very best hemp possible for my smokes. And I'm super proud of my COA. It's fabulous. We have, this product is really high in CBD and beta-caryophyllene, which is a natural terpenes. There's only natural terpenes in there. There's nothing added at all. And beta-caryophyllene is great for relaxation and for anti-inflammation and for that Nic fit. And that's why the challenge is the Nic the Nic, because it's that Nic fit that if you just try this instead, grab this instead of that cigarette, that you can make it to the next one. And I wager that in 3 packs, you'll be able to not want tobacco anymore. So
now I have a question. I have a question on that specifically. Have you had anybody actually go through that? I mean, I know your products. I know the Orange Fuzz smokable hemp cigarettes are brand new. Have you actually had someone achieve that challenge yet?
Yes, and I can proudly say that I have.
Okay.
Kind of fell off the wagon when it got stressful, but I went 3 weeks without any tobacco, just using this because I wanted to prove myself and my husband that I could do it. And it's true, it does actually in fact work. I have 2 other friends that are also experimenting right now as well. So we're super proud of them, and they're doing great. Everyone has loved the flavor and the taste of them. A friend brought hemp smokes to me a couple of years ago it was like a year and a half ago, and they tasted awful. And that's when I realized it's because they're using biomass. When you open up the thing, there's sticks and seeds, and I'm like, what the heck? It's not even green. It's like brown. These are bright green. There's no sticks and seeds, so the quality is there.
Right. That's something I learned. I mean, it took me a while, but back before when I started smoking cannabis, and just learning about the plant, I didn't understand that it was the flower that you actually smoke. People thought it was the leaves, right? Yet when it comes to biomass in a product like say your hemp cigarettes, if they had biomass in it, the biomass is really just leaves. You got sugar leaves, you got fan leaves, all these different types of leaves that kind of get thrown in, and that's where the harshness comes. For the most part, there's a lot of other things, like say your different nutrients. If you didn't flush the plant properly, you're going to get some sort of harshness with it that you don't really want to smoke. But yours being specifically that high quality flower, that's going to have very little harshness, going to have a lot of flavor, a great nose to it. So now, do you use a specific strain? Do you use a combination of strains within the cigarettes? What do you use?
The strains that are in here now is a Merlot, a grape crush, and a grape soda. Merlot, grape soda, and cherry wine. And it's blended together, and that strain is now called Orange Fuzz.
So excellent. So the blend is the specific proprietary Orange Fuzz blend.
Exactly. And it tastes delicious. It's 100% compliant with the 2018 Farm Bill, so we're really psyched about that. It's really high quality hemp, so you can tell, just like you were saying, it burns beautifully. That's the number one response we're getting back, besides the taste, is that, wow, this burns really great, and it's because it's not full of leaves and sticks and seeds.
That is very cool. So actually, just thinking back to your Nix the Nic challenge, especially for the people that are doing it right now, you should document that. You should have a video diary of their daily experience smoking those, because I mean, it could do so much good. If that Nix the Nic can spread, we can get more and more people off of tobacco and onto hemp.
It really is. It's really important. That's why I'm so passionate about it. And I joke about it too, because it's so fun. But we do have, my partner is a PhD doctor, and she's setting up our clinical trials so that we can officially see what happens and get some data to back up our challenge, and to really see that we can help people. And not only with nicotine cessation, but with other, alcohol, or just if people have lots of anxiety, or if people are feeling, who doesn't have anxiety these days, right? So,
right.
It's
impossible not to with all the technology and the notifications popping up on your phone every 2 seconds. I mean, we're in the middle of this hemp show, and my phone is still going off over here on the left.
I've turned every single notification off. I don't have anything, but
that's great. That's freedom.
It's true.
Okay, so I mentioned it in the introduction for your bio that when you learn that CBD hemp could help to get folks off of tobacco, you kind of dove right in. Can you tell us more about your journey? What got you here? Where did Orange Fuzz get started? How did it get started? Basically start from scratch.
Okay, so rewinding, taking us back to about 2014, 2015, I'm a nurse, and I have a friend who had stage 4 cancer for the second time. And I had found out that juicing THC cannabis was really good for that. And so we delved into a way to figure out how to be able to grow enough, because you need a lot of plant material in order to juice, and to have that for her medicine. And that led us into this whole journey of Orange Fuzz was a collective, and then it changed and had many, many different manifestations until we've come now to hemp and CBD hemp. So that's where it started. And then again, with my friend who gave me that pack of hemp smokes, which he had just bought off of like a convenience store shelf. He's like, look what I just bought at this convenience store. And so we were just blown away. We're like, whoa, this is a thing. This is fabulous. How do we do this? And then I'm studying to be a cannabis nurse consultant. And so in my studies in this journey, finding out about how cannabinoids and CBD and how great they are for our body, and how beta caryophyllene is also really wonderful and anti-inflammatory in this time, and how actually smoking is a great vehicle for ingesting and for getting a quick dose of cannabinoids into your system. And so even though it's sort of counterintuitive to be promoting smoking, it's not tobacco. And the studies show that if you only smoke cannabis or hemp products, that there is not a risk of lung cancer like there is with tobacco. So that was interesting to find out and read the studies about that. So it just took me into this a journey, and it's been super fun meeting tons of great people in the industry and coming up with this fabulous product that I'm super proud of, working with a great farm that uses all like biodynamic and regenerative farming practices. They have really great integrity. They love their plants. Their plants are healthy. That just, it all resonates with me and who I am. And so super, that's sort of where it all started.
Excellent. So as far as where it started to where it is now, when did you launch, and how has the response been?
The response has been incredible. We've just launched about a month ago. I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be to secure a proper CBD bank account and merchant servicing. So that took a little while as another part of the incredible journey, but we got that figured out. And
Challenge for everybody.
Yeah. So I got really lucky, and everything is great. So literally, we're just launching now. We have contracts with distribution on the East Coast in New York and Boston and in Michigan that we're working on, and Florida, as well as we're already in 40 stores in California, which is super exciting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the response has been fabulous. People love it. They're appreciating it. It makes you feel good. It's like elevation and relaxation without the high and without the nicotine.
That's excellent. So, okay. So I really want to, I want to shift gears for a quick second here, because you mentioned something earlier that I'm curious about related to you, that you're studying to be a cannabis nurse consultant. Please tell me about that.
Well, that sort of came from my passion of helping my friend through her journey. And the second time that she was diagnosed, we saw the cannabis work to help the tumors go away. So I just maybe want to jump in and learn how to do this and learn how to help other patients and understand the dynamics of other medications and the implications of cannabis and other medications. And there's this wonderful program at Pacific College. It's the first accredited program in the country for healthcare providers and cannabis, to teach us how to be consultants and to be educators. So I jumped on that bandwagon, and I have 6 weeks left, and I will be certified, which is very exciting. And I hope to take this on to help patients. So if there's a lot of people, especially elderly, I have a special place in my heart for elderly people, and so that they can come to me with their questions, and I can help guide them through cannabis medicine. Because as a nurse, I've seen the handfuls of pills that they are given and taking all the time, which is just super toxic and not helping them feel better. And this is a way to really help them feel better and to get them off of the polypharmacy that we've been seeing.
Very cool. So our time's wrapping up here. We got a few seconds left. I'm just curious, what does the future look like for Orange Fuzz?
Orange Fuzz future is extraordinarily fabulously great. You can follow the Fox on our Instagram page and Facebook at Orange Fuzz Brands, and we are super excited for what lies ahead.
All right, excellent. So if you're interested in connecting with Mari and Orange Fuzz, please add them to your network on CanTrade. You can also place orders and ask questions directly from the Orange Fuzz wholesale store, posted in the webinar chat, also in the CanTrade feed, and in the podcast and YouTube show notes. Thank you again for being with us here, Mari.
Thank you, Mark. Take care.
Awesome.